In one respect, I'm lucky because the porch happens to face an open area of patchy lawn and a few medium-sized pine trees, a more distant cherry tree. So it's around 3 or 4 a.m. and as usual, I can't sleep. So I go outside, take my black notebook with me, sit down in the folding chair and look. The stars plowed under the clouds, the moon adrift. I am happy, merely seeing a star glint bleakly in a rift between the dim clouds. The moon letting go its ghostly light. The wind shivers me. In my wakefulness, I feel at home on the porch at 4 a.m. The silvery clouds, the emptiness behind the stars numberless. Tonight, the moon is the color of a glass of milk with a tincture of gin. The stars, like pins, holding the dark fabric of the sky in place. You might be able to tell that one thing that contributed to the brevity of these poems was just my desire for each word and pause to, as I've said, have some weight, but also, trying to keep them in my head. Before writing them in the notebook. I feel the luminous vibrations of the moon, like a bell whose silence makes everything tremble. The stars, the roots, my hand as I am writing this. A number of the poems in this book started, when I was writing them, started from a feeling of longing almost as a state of being, rather than a passing mood. This happens to be one that Panta, brilliantly in designing the book, placed on a facing page with the poem as it was written in the notebook. The nervous stars and blurry trees, the moon filled with light, my heart like the dark hole of a guitar. The raveled skeins of roots in the dark ground, the stars like flecks of gilt and tinsel. What does the night want of me? Things absent, gone, passing, transient, and yet somehow still present, and even sort of always and even eternally there. It is cold enough tonight to see my breath. A poem saying what they all want to say. More life. The moon, what's left of it, a rind of pale light. The trees like shadows of trees. The stars like a song lovers think of when they think of each other. Night like a river in which it is easy to be swept away. The shadows of trees shuffling around the yard, while the stars shimmy and the moon, a battered saxophone, is moaning and crooning. The dark houses like homely shoes that secretly want to dance. Even the dead leaves on the ground seem to be saying, "Give me a little wind to make me remember being alive."